a message from the animal kingdom. Yes. A message from the monkeys. Very live and direct message from the monkeys. And this message is so obvious. It's like their complaint just came in to KKTVR customer service. Ladies and gentlemen, people of the world, looks like someone got left out of the fashion program. Clothing. I don't know how much we got cut out there. Yes, the monkeys wanted clothing. Yeah, and I'm watching footage of real monkeys in costumes and clothing, and the people made like a video set and monkeys love clothing. You know, they love all people's things. And I feel like well, it's not even, yes, I feel. But the message came through, and I immediately felt it. I was like, yes, this is correct. That was, like, withheld from them. Which is reminding me of Planet of the Apes. And so since the monkeys are one of our favorites at the station, and monkey business comes in a lot in the readings, you know, and they are like the number one. They're a number one. They're a top grade channel, and that's they're just saying they wanted me to report it on this and as a broadcast, you know, for the world, and I think that that's actually something that people could do something about, and I realize that people that have like baby monkeys or whatever, or like you would just need to teach some monkeys that would integrate into the wild. Like if you just showed them how to dress themselves, like their little pants and a t-shirt and stuff like this, they would show the other ones, and all they would need was would be like clothes donations from the general public, like support, like sunglasses, shoes, like all the accoutrement and jewelry and stuff, and they would just be taught, you know, how to dress. A few of them would be taught, and they teach the others, and they would just naturally become fashionable, and they told me that they felt like their evolution was stunted somehow, and I think that this has historical relevance now that I'm thinking of it, because it's making me think that at some point in time there were two specific kinds, you could say, of human beings, and there was a divide in the direction of their evolution whatever it was, it differed. And it has this relationship to the monkey. So it's like the evolution of man, which is actually something we can't really date, even though everyone thinks they can. After a lot of money, you do get to the fact that you just simply cannot do that past a certain point. So, because of that, a great deal of estimations will always be incorrect. Because of that most important thing, that it has no end, So, I feel the monkeys, and I love this report of theirs personally, and I do feel that this is something that people could contribute to. And there's a lot of people that know how to train monkeys or save baby monkeys and stuff like this. So this would be easy, easy. And I think it actually would be a good solution to some kind of problem. I agree. I'm in agreement. I stand with the monkeys. KKTVR, we stand with the monkeys, and we love them, and we are the monkeys. That's what they said. We are the monkeys. It's very it's like a some kind of reminder for you to think about on your own time. And I do think that someone out there could, if you wanted to have a little fun, if you actually wanted to do something, you could put 2 cents in that into the what would you even call it? I just see it as like the gift, It's like it's just a beautiful thing. I think the world would be a better place if this was something that was instigated and then it started and who knows? I think that has a lot of potential. I see it. I can't put it all into words or describe it, but I can catch it, the channel, and I like it. I like that world. Monkeys come to my house, and now that I'm thinking about it, if they had their own like swag and they were like clothing, the only thing is that I would get. Look, this would be my first threat. I'd be like, oh, they're gonna fucking steal my clothes now. Now it's gonna be like, yo, we want to steal your T-shirt. And then I'd see a monkey jumping around with my T-shirt, my clothes on. What kind? The life would feel different, like. I guess that's the mole on Monroe. That's the fly in the ink. That's why you can't give them clothes. Oh, I forgot. Because they're thieves. You know, like in the situation of the human being, you're just like they're positioned somehow permanently. They would steal your clothes, and then they'd steal your car, and then they'd steal your money. And I've seen monkeys do all of these things, you know. Yeah, they can be trained. And people do train them, actually. Yeah. I met a thief elephant once. That was pretty gnarly. Right? Yes. So, I think we're going to have to do some more research. Meditations. It's more like meditations on monkeys and see how it's just that little small thing and then it goes crazy. And it is true. Seriously. It is true. They would steal your car. They would, they'd be smoking your cigarettes, drinking your beer, throwing food. I mean, they would, they would be going wild. And they pick up human traits, like, really fast, you know? But that's why it's bringing in so grandly this, like, historical akasha of what looks like a kind of Planet of the Apes thing. But that, like, early man, you know? It's showing me some early man. And I think that it was a spiritual choice that divided these two parties, and that's why the monkey was no longer permitted the, I would say, earthly pleasures, because, I mean, you started the clothes, but it keeps on going. And they're so much like human beings. They really are. And, and the way they enjoy it and stuff. And it's so funny. It says it brings in a lot of energy of time. Yeah. That's why it's good to think about dinosaurs. The dinosaurs always kind of bring it back. Like, if you just think about the dinosaurs, that was just as real and just as existent as you watching YouTube, you know, whatever, living your life, you know, going through all of your days right now. You are on the same earth, having the same experience that dinosaurs had. But it looked completely different. It can sometimes help you as to do something like that. Like, really focus your mind on the wonder of time, you know. You don't even need to be specific. It's like a special radio channel that, you know. If you're just fishing around for something to think about. Alright, the monkeys. Look, I'm looking at them right now. Partying monkeys. Oh, they're fantastic. They're like in sunglasses and dresses. They're jumping around. I like that. I like that it's now in the reports, that this seems to be actually really something there. Really something. Somehow. It's news to me, but also not news. It's like news, not news. And I live with a lot of monkeys, a lot of different kinds of monkeys. So now when I see them, I'm gonna start thinking about it. I'm gonna start studying this and see if it'll give us more messages. It's 7:50 p.m. evening time. I think there's going to be an eclipse pretty soon here. So I'm glad we got that the monkey message, and before that happened. It is like some kind of game changer. I'm not sure what, but I feel like it's something you just, it reminds me of a kind of koan. It seems like it has a koan effect in it. It's like a koan, this. Like a kind of pondering, like a koan. Their clothing. Because it's honest to God, right in front of your face, on video, photograph, and live, like, how monkeys, like, how they respond with things made by humans, and what a good time they had with that. It like seemed like that was probably the best, and it looks like the best time of their life, just like people. Yes. 7:52 p.m. Yes.
Thank you for calling Corno Control TV Radio and Radio for the Blind.